center fielder. Score, Viola Turner.
Hey, good afternoon, Blue Comet fans. Welcome to Santa Fe Park. Getting ready to go Lady Blue Comet softball, and underway here is Pittsburg in town. Lady Purple Dragons is standing in, and first up is going to be Turner, the center fielder. First pitch she sees is swinging for strike one. We'll go around the horn for you. Lady Blue Comet's coming up. Drake in the circle to her battery mate Thompson behind the dish. That one's low for a ball, and it's now a 1-1 count here to Turner. Drake, as I said, in the circle for your Lady Blue Comets. We are live on the live stream at KINZ.biz. Take you right to the stream there. There's on the outside edge, a catch in the corner. And that's strike two. It's a 1-2 count. Now to Turner standing in the first batter for the Lady Purple Dragons here against Lady Blue Comets Z95-3. Here we go. Drake, low outside, runs the count even at 2-2. So with a 2-2 count, back in comes Turner. Looking to get some start here for the Lady Purple Dragons. Catching a piece of it, sending it back to the screen, stays alive at a 2-2 count. So just underway here, getting things started just a little bit early here in our first broadcast, Lady Blue Comet softball. It's a chilly afternoon here at Santa Fe Park. 2-2 count to Turner, back in high, and that's going to go away from Thompson. That is Matty T behind the dish, and that's now a full count here to Turner to start off. Tater Thompson, her sister, out there at second base. Back in with a full count. Turner. Oh, just up on the inside, and it's ball four. So base on balls to start off for Drake and the Lady Purple Dragons. So here we go. Thompson, the left fielder, coming to the plate. So it is Thompson, Drake in the circle, Thompson behind the dish, Eubanks at first, Tater Thompson at second, Donovan at short, Jacket at third, Lewis in left, Emily center, Campbell is in right field, and that's a strike down the pipe here to Thompson, taking all the way, trying to catch the runner going. And she doesn't take off over there. Holding her on is Eubanks, the Lady Blue Comets' first baseman. Back in goes Thompson, ready to go with the 0-1 count. Drake delivers. That's a nice striking down the line to Eubanks, and getting back in is Turner. Is it strike two to Thompson? 0-2 the count to her. So the runner on will catch everything but the right and left field corners here on the live stream, folks. On our picture, it looks like. So 2 to set at KINZ.biz. Here's the pitch. It's low. And that's going to be low there for Thompson and allow Turner to get over to second. It's ball one, and Turner takes second. I don't know if we can call that a stolen base more than it's called a wild pitch. It gets her over to second. All right, so here we go with a 1-2 count. That's in there for a call. Steve Rack 3 and out number one. Ringing her up on the good morning, good afternoon, good night. Out number one.
With one out, brings up.
Here comes the pitcher, Petty,
Number 15,
coming to the plate.
Petty.
And she will be facing Drake with a runner over at second in scoring position. One out, top of the first. Just underway here. Santa Fe Park Lady Blue Comet softball. Steve Wright call from Drake. Right down the line, and it's 0-1 to Petty to start her off. Petty saw her on the basketball court a couple times this year. Good little freshman player. Stepping in here will be the pitcher for the Lady Purple Dragons today. Drake ready to go. The 0-1 pitch, low on the inside, and it's a 1-1 count. So KNG.biz, you can catch the live stream there. 1-1 on the way. That's high on the rise ball getting away, and that's going to allow Turner to get on over to third here on the wild pitch, and that is a 2-1 count now to the pitcher, Petty. So back in now as Thompson sends the signs out. Drake ready to go. Here's the 2-1. Right back up to gun here, and go right to Drake. Drake could get it over there after keeping her at first, and go 1-3 for out number two. The runner stays over third. And that's 2 outs. Here comes Linehan of the shortstop to the plate with a runner over at third. Trying to get a run across here for the Lady Purple Dragons to start them off. And Drake looking for that third out. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Up outside. Ball one to her. So 1-0 to Linehan. She steps back in. Here's the pitch to Drake outside. 2-0. Kara Drake in the circle here as the wind calms down a little bit. It's a chilly, chilly afternoon here at Santa Fe Park. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's a 2-1 count to Linehan. So Linehan checking in with coach down the third baseline. And back in she goes. The 2-1 count to Linehan on the way from Drake. That's in there at the knees, and it's a call. Steve Rag 2. 2-2 counts. So Linehan trying to push a run across with a runner over at third, reaching on a base on balls. Couple wild pitches get her there. 2 outs after that. Here's Linehan 2-2 from Drake. High on the rise ball, trying to get her to chase full count. So here comes the payoff pitch. So that payoff pitch on the way here. Has Linehan right back in. Here's the pitch. Outside. Ball 4. Runners on the corners. For the Purple Dragons now. The second base on balls here by Drake in as first. That will bring the second baseman O'Hare.
Number 17, Shannon O'Hara.
So O'Hare steps up here with runners on the corners. In the top of the first, 2 outs. So here's O'Hare. And Drake with the sign, ready to go. Pitch on the way. Steve Wright call. Runner takes off and goes to second. She'll get there with no throw. And it's an 0-1 count to O'Hare. Runners now in scoring position, second and third for Pittsburgh. 2 outs, top 1. And back in comes O'Hare. Here's the pitch. Up high, 1-1 to count. So O'Hare not wasting any time. Right back in. And the pitch, that's in there for a strike call. And it's a 1-2 count. Nice pitch from Kara there. So Matlock on deck. If O'Hare can get on, here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout and getting out of trouble on her second strikeout and the third out with no hits, so 1 left and no errors by the Lady Blue Comets and no runs come in. It will be a 0-0 ball game. The Blue Comets coming to the plate when we come back. Thompson, Donovan, and Drake. You're listening to Blue Comets Softball on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. Just 1.
Donovan and Kara Drake.
And back here as we go to the bottom of the first, Lady Blue Comets with a 1-0 record to start the year. Had 1 game before the spring break session, and we're supposed to play at Fort Scott this past Tuesday, but the rain kept us away. And Coach Hernandez has let us know that we are going to be making that up on April the 16th. We'll be over in Fort Scott for that ball game. And we'll bring you that doubleheader in that Fort Scott tournament. So here we go. Lady Blue Comets stepping to the plate here. And it will be Thompson, Madison Thompson, stepping in. Taylor Thompson, I'm sorry. Stepping to the plate here. And here we go. First pitch to her on his Petty in the circle. Here we go. Swing and a miss for Thompson. Starter off 0-1. Got 3 Penamonts on the field for the Lady Purple Dragons. Basically in all the quarters. First, a third, and behind the dish. Petty in the circle. O'Hare second. Linehan is short. Here's the 0-1. That is low. And it'll be a 1-1 count here to Thompson. Out there in the field, you got Thompson in the left, Turner in center, and Matlock will be the right fielder for the Lady Purple Dragons. Here in the bottom of the first, no score. Stepping in with a 1-1 count is Thompson. And the pitch. Taylor taken low on the inside. It's now 2-1. So 2-1 count to Tater. Standing in, up high. Now 3-1 from Petty. A little cool out there. May take her a little bit to get warmed up. But Tater now ready to step back in here with a 3-1 count. Get things started with the shortstop Donovan on deck for the Blue Comets. Riley Donovan ready to go. Petty, 3-1 pitch on the way. Up high outside, ball 4. Leadoff runner on for the Lady Blue Comets. So we'll take that. Here comes Riley.
Shortstop, number 2, Riley Donovan.
Riley Donovan to the plate now with a runner over at first. No outs. So Donovan steps in here, ready to go against Petty. Here's the pitch. It is low for ball 1. So Donovan with ball 1 to start off. Here's the pitch to her up high, Petty. Now 2-0. And Petty here trying to find her spot, trying to get warmed up maybe. His fingers a little warmed up here. Here's the pitch. There's a nice shot. Goes off to the right side. That's somebody's backside. And it's a foul ball, 2-1. Nice slap shot. And Riley Donovan checking in with Coach Hernandez down the third baseline. Steps back in. Check out the live stream at KINZ.biz. Here's the 2-1. That's in there just a little bit high. 3-1 now the count. So that 3-1 count with Tater Thompson over at first. Pitcher Drake on deck for the Blue Comets. Here's the pitch up high, ball 4. So runners now on first and second here after a back-to-back walks by Petty. No outs. And here comes Kara Drake to the plate now, trying to help her own cause here with the runners in first and second. See if we can get something started. Pitch on the way. In there for a strike call. Strike 1. So 0-1 to Drake. Pitch on the way. High on the infield. Coming up there at first base. That's going to be Pinamont. And she'll make it there. Outside the circle. So out number 1.
Infield fly rule brings 1 out.
So with 1 out, coming to the plate now will be Maddie Thompson.
Number
Maddie
4,
T coming up.
Madison Thompson.
All right, so no score here, 1 out. As Petty now ready to face the catcher, Maddie Thompson. That's in there for a strike call. 0-1 to her. So Maddie stepping right in, trying to get some connection here, get something started. That's high, going to get fouled off. Heads out. So foul ball 0-2. So 2 base on balls and here 1 fly ball out. Now in the hole 0-2, Maddie T. She's ready to step back in here. And Petty trying to get herself out of an early hole here. Putting the first 2 runners on with base on balls. 0-2 to Thompson. Pitch on the way. That's up high. 1-2. Trying to get her after that rise ball there. Not going jacket on deck for Lady Blue Comets. Here's Maddie T back in. 1-2. Fly ball out into center field. Right center field. Center fielder coming over there for it. That's going to be Turner. She'll make the play in the right center field on the fly ball and out. And number 2. So 2 outs. Here comes Rachel Jacket to the plate. Jacket will step up here now. And with 2 outs and runners at first and second, Petty trying to get herself out of some trouble. And the pitch. That's in there at the knees for a strike call. 0-1 to her. So Petty ready to go. Rachel steps right back in. Jacket sends that over to the foul ground on the side. Pinamont comes into the foul ground and makes the play on the scoop catch for the 3rd out. So Lady Blue Comets, they get no hits, but they do leave 2 and no errors. And no runs come in. We will go to the 2nd inning. Matlock, Pinamont, and Broyles come to the plate to face Drake when we come back in 1 minute. Z95.3.
Number 12, Caden Matlock.
Alrighty, welcome back here, Blue Comet fans, and we're coming to you live on the KINZ.biz. That's the live stream to our YouTube channel, bringing you the ball game here tonight. And it is Drake back in the circle, who had 1 inning of work. She threw 25 pitches, 2 base on balls, no hits, no runs. Stepping in here would be Matlock, the right fielder, to start off for the Lady Purple Dragons. Here we go, Drake on the delivery, and that is a low ball 1. So Matlock, ball 1. Maddie T behind the dish. Sends some signals out here to Kira Drake. She's ready to go. Back in goes Matlock with a 1-0 count to her. And the pitch on the way now from Drake. There's a shot right up the middle. Oh, Taylor Thompson underneath the glove. And that's the first base hit of the ball game. And it goes to the Lady Purple Dragons. Nice try there by Taylor. It goes right under the glove. And it's a base hit for the Lady Purple Dragons. Here comes Pinamont, the first baseman, who made that out in foul ground to end the first inning for the Blue Comets. So Pinamani, forgot there's the eye on those there. So that one's low. 1-0, Pinamani. So the first baseman here, Broyles, the designated player on deck, and Pinamani, the third baseman. And the hole there, and that was going to be low and get away from Thompson. Going to allow the runner to get over to second. And the third wild pitch of the day makes it 2-0 or 2-0 to Pinamani at the plate, and puts the runner in scoring position here with no outs in the top of the second. So as Pinamani steps right back in, 2-0 count to her. Here's Drake with the pitch. Outside, can get her to chase it that one. 3-0. North wind would just stay died down. It'd be all right. That one's going to be low for ball 4. Runners on first and second now for the Lady Purple Dragons here. Drake has her a third base on balls, and that'll bring up the designated player Broyles to the plate.
The designated player, number 31, Jenna Broyles.
So Broyles steps up, ready to go with 2 on and no outs. Drake with the delivery, trying to bunt her way on there, and that's going to be Steve-Rag 1. 0-1 to Broyles. Drake looking for that first out here. Like to get it right here at the plate. That's in there at the knees. D-Rag call 0-2. So an 0-2 count. Broyles right back in, trying to move the runners. Got runners at first and second. Matlock at second. Pinamani at first. That's low for a ball. And it's a 1-2 count to Broyles. Top of the second inning, no score here. Santa Fe Park, Lady Blue Comets softball on Z95.3, your home for the Blue Comets. The 1-2, swing and a miss for this D-Rock. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Out number 1, that was a big one right there for Kara Drake and the Lady Blue Comets. That's the first strikeout in out number 1. Pinamani, the third baseman, to the plates with runners at first and second. Same thing in that first inning. Drake had a couple runners on there, but got herself out of trouble with a couple strikeouts. And a good job there for Petty the same way in her inning of work there in the first. Outside Pinamani, ball 1, just misses. So right back in, trying to move the runners. Drake back into the circle, trying to move quickly to stay warm on this chilly Thursday afternoon. And that one gets away from Drake, and a good job by Maddie to stay down there on the ground to go after it. It's 2-0, keeping the runner over at second and first. Back in, Pinamani ready to go. The 2-0 pitch from Drake. That's catching the corner there for the strike call. 2-1. On deck, we'll go to the top of the order. Will be the center fielder Turner. He's on a base on balls. Here's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and it's now a 2-2 count. So Kara Drake trying to get herself into that second out here. Get out of any trouble without any damage. Here's the 2-2. That's going to catch her on the elbow on the inside. She's hit by the pitch. So now runners all over the base pads here for the Lady Purple Dragons. And after being behind there and catching back up for Drake, loads them up on the hit by pitch. Here comes Turner to the plate. She's base on balls, got stranded at third. Her in the first. So here we go. Swing and a miss. Swinging for the fences there. 0-1. Thompson will be on deck with one out here in the top of the second, and Purple Dragons threatening. 0-1 to Turner. Up high, 1-1. Turner ready to go. 1-1 count to her. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It is 1-2. Well, she just chased that one a while ago. She'll chase that one there. So see if Kara can get her to come in on that one more time and get this second out at the plate. Here's the pitch from Drake. And it's low. Trying to get her to chase it that low one there. 2-2. She's come on that up inside pitch here. So I think if Drake can get that in there, she'll chase right after it. See if she can make some connection. Here we go. There it is. Strike 3. And out number 2. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good night. Out number 2. Here comes Thompson to the plate. They're 0 for 1. Struck out her first time up. So Thompson, the left fielder with the bases full. 2 outs now. Steps in. Pitch on the way. Steve Wright calling the outside corner here with a nice pitch right there. Trying to get herself out of trouble after loading them up. Here in the second, Thompson 0-1. Drake with the pitch. Steve Wright call. Caught her looking at that one. 0-2. So Thompson now. 0-2 count and the bases full. Lady Purple Dragon steps in. Drake bringing the pitch. Outside corner. Calls Steve Wright 3. And Kara Drake gets herself out of trouble with her third strike. I'll call here, or 3 strikeouts here of the inning to get herself out of trouble at the bases full. So they get 1 hit, they leave 3. No errors by the Lady Blue Comets. No runs come in, no score. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Eubanks, Campbell, and Emling to the plate when we come back. Blue Comet Lady Softball, Z95.3. We're back here. Boy, that's terrible. I don't even know what station I'm on. It is 95.3, right? KINZ? I hope so. That's where we are. I told the gentleman totally the wrong station. 97.5, I don't know where that came from. Out of left field somewhere. But it is 95.3, thank you. All right, here we go. We're ready to go for the second inning. Lady Blue Comets first baseman Eubanks stepping in. Facing Jacket, 1 inning work, 18 pitches, 2 base on balls, no strikeouts, and no hits. And it is a ball 1 here to Eubanks to start her off. Wow. All right, so Eubanks. High fly ball here into foul ground down the third base line and right behind us. There we go. Foul ball. Keep waiting for it to hit the metal up here. So it's now 1-1. 1-1 to count. That's in there for a strike call. 1-2. 95.3. On live stream at KINZ.biz. All right, so 1-2. Petty sends it over. Nice shot down into the hot spot down there on the corner. Eubanks hits it right to Pinamani for outs. Number 1.
Brings up the right fielder, number 6.
So that is 1 out. Here comes Campbell to the plate. So as Campbell comes up, the right fielder, 1 out, nobody on. Petty ready to go. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. 0-1 to her. Campbell. 0-1. Emling on deck for the Lady Blue Comets. Here's the pitch from Petty. That's just a little high. 1-1 to Kemp. So with the 1-1 count, Campbell ready to go. Here's the pitch to her. Sends it over to the right side, and that's a foul ball. 1-2. So that 1-2 count. And Campbell right back in, ready to go here. Petty with the pitch. That's outside for ball number 2. So a 2-2 count. And a pitch, swing and a miss. And that is out to number 2 here as Campbell goes down swinging for the strikeout and the first strikeouts for Petty. Here comes the center fielder, Emling, to the plate. So as Emling comes up, Lewis will be on deck for Lady Blue Comets. And 2 outs, nobody on. Emling ready to go here, trying to get something started against Petty. That's up high, ball 1 to her. Petty starting to settle in here a little bit, trying to get a 1-2-3 inning. And she will be up first for the Lady Purple Dragons to start the 3rd. Swing and a miss. It's now 1-1 to Emling. The 1-1 count. Lewis on deck. If Emling can get on for Lady Blue Comets. She stands in here with a 1-1 count. Up high, 2-1. It's a 2-1 count to Emling. That's in there for a strike call. It's now a 2-2 count. And Emling trying to get something started here with 2 outs and nobody on. Stands back in. Trying to get on for Lewis in the circle. Here's Petty with the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap it up for a 1-2-3 inning. For Petty, no hits, nobody left, and no errors. And we'll go to the 3rd inning. And it will be a 0-0 ball game. It will be Petty, Linehan, and O'Hare coming back. When we come back in 1 minute, Blue Comet softball, Z95.3. And we are back here ready to go to the 3rd inning. No score here. Pittsburg in town taking on your Lady Blue Comets here at Santa Fe Park today. And Lady Blue Comets ready to go here. They'll be facing Petty, Linehan, and O'Hare as it is Drake in the circle. And ready for her 3rd inning work facing Petty, who's 0 for 1 at the plate today. Start off with the low, ball 1 to her. Petty, 1-0. Drake, 2 innings of work. 49 pitches, 4 strikeouts, 3 base on balls, 1 hit, no runs. That's low for ball number 2. Linehan on deck. As this 2-0 up high outside, and now 3-0. So 3-0 counts. And Petty, Dally taking all the way here. Here's the pitch. That's up high. Just a bit outside for ball 4. So leadoff runner on here for the 3rd inning. And that'll bring up Linehan. Reached on a base on balls her first time at the plate.
Number 9, Lindsay Linehan.
So she'll step up here for her second time to face Drake. That's in there for us. G-Rack call to Linehan. 0-1 to her. Keeping her on her first over there is Eubanks. So here we go with the 0-1 to Linehan. Drake with the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's now 0-2 to her. Runner staying over there first. Petty. Not looking to run anywhere there, the pitcher. And it's 0-2 to Linehan. She stands in. Drake for that first out. Here's the pitch. Just outside for ball 1. 1-2 now the count. O'Hare on deck. Linehan with a 1-2 count. Steps right back in. Drake trying to work quick on this cool afternoon. Just outside. Snap throw down to first. Getting back in is the runner Petty. And it's outside to Linehan for a 2-2 count. Matty T trying to get a quick snap throw down there, but getting back in is Petty. So O'Hare or Linehan, 2-2 count. Low. Run the count full. That 3-2 count to her now. So Linehan right back in. Trying to get on here. Here's the pitch. High fly ball is going to be out of play. Foul ball. Count stays 3-2 at the plate. Checking in with coach down at third baseline as Linehan. 3-2 once again from Drake. Hot shot out into right field. That's going to get over the right fielder's head and down behind Campbell all the way to the fence. Coming around there is going to be Petty. They get it in, and Petty's going to have to hold it third. And a nice job getting it in here, our Blue Comets. And it's a double for Linehan. Second base hit, and now runners at second and third for the Purple Dragons here with no outs in the third. Here's O'Hare, 0 for 1 at the plate.
Second baseman, number 17, Shannon O'Hara.
She struck out her first time at the plate, stepping up here. But runners at first and second. That's in there for us. D-Rack call to her. 0-1 to O'Hare. That's pitch number 60 here in 2 innings of work for Drake. Here's the 0-1 to O'Hare. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. So Drake has done a good job coming back after allowing some runners to get on here to get herself out of trouble. See if she can do it here in the third as well. It's 0-2 to O'Hare. Let's get this first out. Low ball 1-2 the count. So that 1-2 count to O'Hare. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That is out number 1. Much needed strikeout number 5 on the afternoon for Kara Drake. Here comes Matlock to the plates with that first single of the day. Back into the second. So she comes up here with 1 out and runners at second and third. Drake ready to go. Just on the outside corner, catching it in is D-Rack 1. Pinamani on deck. Drake trying to worry about this hitter. Runners at second and third. Let's get this second out. 0-1 on the way. That's a foul ball to the left side. 0-2. All right, so let's see if Drake can get this second out here. Don't worry about that third out at the plate. Get out of it without any damage. 0-2 on the way to Matlock. Swing and a miss for the strikeout, and that is strikeout number 2. Back-to-back strikeouts for Kara Drake. 3 strikeout right there. Here comes the first baseman, Pinamani. Had a base on balls her first time up. So now 2 outs. And let's get a back-to-back strikeouts here for Drake. That is low. Going to get away from Thompson. Coming in here on the wild pitch, and it will be a 1-0 ball game. Pinamani ball 1 to her. As 1-0 now as Petty comes in on the wild pitch. Moving over to third, Linehan. 1-0 now to Pinamani. So they break the 0-0 tie here. Do the Purple Dragons get their first run in on a wild pitch, third one of the afternoon by Drake. That brings in a run, and that'll be the first error of the ball game by Lady Blue Comets. 1-0 to Pinamani. Swing and a miss, foul tip. 1-1. Is that the sunshine? Well, that would be nice. A little sunshine out here. 1-1 to Pinamani. And the pitch up high outside. Quick snap throw down to third to Jacket. Ball gets away, but right there where she can get to it. So 1-0 here. Now it's a 2-1 count here to Pinamani. Let's get that third out here. Keep them runners over at third. Swing and a miss. It's now 2-2. So Pinamani trying to bring in another run as they got a runner down at third here. On the wild pitch that brought in the first run. Here's the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. 3 strikeouts to close it out and putting a couple on. For the strikeouts, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Strikeout number 7 for Drake, and that'll do it. But 1 run does come in. It will be a 1-0 ball game as they get 1 hit. They will leave 1, and 1 error brings in the run. It's a 1-0 ball game. Going to the bottom of the third, Lewis, Thompson, and Donovan when we come back. Z95.3.
Bottom of the third, leading off for Chinook, the left fielder, number 3, J.C. Lewis.
All righty, we're back here ready to go for the bottom of the third inning. See if the Blue Comets can get a run across. Win 1-2-3 that last inning. So here's Lewis, the left fielder, for Lady Blue Comets. Started off here against Petty. Pitch on the way, swinging around there. That's going to be called strike 1 to her. So Lewis stands in there. That is 33 pitches. 1 strikeout, 2 base on balls, no hits, no runs for Petty in her 2 innings of work. 0-1 to Lewis to start off, and that's a foul ball. 0-2. So with an 0-2 ball, 0-2 count. J.C. Lewis standing right on in there, ready to get some start here from Lady Blue Comets, and a swing and a miss, and it gets away from the catcher, but she'll get down there and complete the strikeout for out number 1, the second strikeout of the afternoon.
1 out, brings up the second
for
baseman.
Petty. Top of the order,
Taylor
Thompson coming to the plate, reached on a base on balls to start the game for the Blue Comets. So as Thompson steps in, running it down the line, and they're going to let it go, and that's going to be a foul ball. Foul ball for Taylor Thompson. Nice try. So we'll get it back here. Taylor, foul ball, 0-1 to her. So Donovan will be on deck. That's Taylor. Now ready to go, trying to get something started here in this third for the Blue Comets, trading 1-0. And that's a foul tip back here to the screen, and it'll be 0-2. So an 0-2 count as Pinamani, the catcher for the Purple Dragons, ready to go, sends the signs back out here to Petty. And back in goes Taylor Thompson with the pitch. Catching that outside corner for a call. Strike 3, and that's out number 2. So Petty starting to put it together here. 1-2-3 inning, and now 2 strikeouts here. 4 strikeouts in a row here for Petty. And stepping in now, Donovan with base on balls, her first time up. Petty ready to go. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. Started off a little slow there, did Petty, but now she's kind of come on strong here at the end of the second and through the third here. Good Comets. 4 strikeouts. Here's Donovan trying to break that trend. Outside corner, 4 strike 1, 1-1 the count to her. So Donovan, 2 outs, little 2-out rally here would be nice. Up high outside from Petty, it's 2-1 to her. That 2-1 count. Donovan, right back in, Petty delivers. Slap shot down the right fine, and ooh, somebody's vehicle over there is gonna get a ding in it, 2-2. Drake on deck, the Lady Blue Comet pitcher, if Donovan can get on here for the Blue Comets. That's a shot over to the shortstop. Coming up on there is Linehan. She'll make the play for outs number 3. So another 1-2-3 inning here for the Purple Dragons as a no hits, nobody left, and no errors. 3 complete innings. It's a 1-0 ball game. We'll go to the 4th. Broyles, Pinamani, and Turner coming up when we come back. Blue Comet softball on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3.
At bat for Pittsburg, the designated player, number 31.
All righty, we're back here ready to go for Blue Comet Ladies Softball here for the 4th inning, and you can catch the live stream at KINZ.biz. Check out that live stream right there where you can go right on the link and take you right to the live stream of it. 1-0 ball game as we go to the 4th. Drake back in the circle, ready to go here against Broyles, the DP. She's going to foul that one off. Heads up! She's going to foul that one off. Strike 1. So Drake, 71 pitches, 7 strikeouts, 3 base on balls. Her team's trailing 1-0. She's given up 3 hits and 1 run. And now that's low for ball number 1. And it's a 1-1 count here to Broyles. Broyles 1-1 standing in, trying to get something started here into the 4th for the Lady Purple Dragons. Here's the 1-1 from Drake. Low 2-1 counts. So the 2-1 count to Broyles. Drake bringing it. Swing and a miss. It's now 2-2. Jared Drake. 7 strikeouts on the afternoon, trying to make it 8 here with Broyles. The designated player stepping right back in. 1-0 lead here. Nobody on, nobody out. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's 8 strikeouts on the day for Kara Drake here. And that is out. Number 1. Come to the place now is the 3rd baseman, Pinamani. She was hit by a pitch her first time up. So Pinamani now ready to go at the plate. Stepping in with 1 out, nobody on here. Top 4. Pitch on the way from Drake. Swing and a miss. 0-1 to her. Well, sunshine coming out, trying to warm it up a little bit here. The final part of this afternoon. 0-1 to Pinamani. She's right back in. And a pitch. Squares around and just off the mark there, so it's a 1-1 count for Drake to Pinamani. And Drake bringing it. That's a shot right back up the middle there into the circle. Drake snags it on the 3rd base side, turns around and makes the play on 1-3 for outs number 2. Come to play top of the order will be Turner. She's 0 for 1 with a base on balls. Her 2 times up. Myla Turner now ready to go at the plate. 2 outs and nobody on, and Kara Drake looking for her first 1-2-3 inning. Outside of the edge for the call strike. 0-1 to her. Lady Blue Comets win 1-2-3 their last 2 innings. They'll return the favor here in the 4th and get the bats working in the bottom for the Blue Comets. That's up high, 1-1. I may have a wrong count there. Just outside missing that one there for Turner. It's now 2-1. Nine strikeouts. I missed one. Okay. That's outside. Can't catch the corner there. Now 3-1 here to Turner. As Drake trying to get that third out. Get a little quick 1-2-3 inning here. As Turner right back in. 3-1 to her. That's a foul ball. Watch out, Matty T. And the count now goes full.
Okay.
So the full counts. Drake gets it back here on the foul ball. Thompson will be on deck if Turner could get on. The payoff pitch. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the pitch on the way. Ball 4. Like a good pitch from here, but it's ball 4. 4th base on balls by Drake. So here comes Thompson to the plate. 0 for 2, a couple strikeouts.
Number 5.
Her 2 times at the plate today. So the left fielder steps up. The runner on and 2 outs. Drake to the plate. That's low. Thompson with the throw down to second. And it'll get into center field, but a good job there by Emling to back her up. As that one got just under the glove of Donovan. But it's ball 1 here to Thompson to start her off. In at the 4th, 2 outs. Now runner over at second. Turner stealing the bag. First stolen base by Pittsburgh today. And 1-0. That's in there for a strike, 1-1. So that 1-1 count. So the 1-1 counts is Thompson right back in. Drake bringing it. That's a shot. It's down to the line and letting it go foul. Well, it is a fair ball. Jacket picked it up before it got completely off the line, so they called it a fair ball. Rachel, you got to wait till it goes across the line. She picked it up way ahead of time, thought it was foul, and they called it a fair ball. So it's a base hit. Now runners on the corners here on the 4th base hits. First hit for Thompson. Here comes the pitcher, Petty. 0 for 1 with a base on balls. Her 2 times up. So now runners on the corners. Blue Comets should have been out of that. That's in there for a steal right call, and the runner takes second. No throw. Petty 0-1. Oh, 1 to Petty. Here's the pitch, and that's a shot right back to Drake. And she'll go 1-3 for the 3rd out right there. So the Blue Comets get the 1. They do give up 1 hit. They'll leave 2. No errors coming in, and it is a 1-0 ball game as Pittsburgh gets no runs right there. So 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning, halfway through. Drake, Thompson, and Jacket coming up when we come back. Blue Comets softball Z95.3.
Number 11, Cara Drake.
And we are back here as we get ready to go to the bottom of the 4th. Halfway through this one, 1-0. Pittsburgh with the lead. Drake, Thompson, and Jacket up against Petty here in the 4th inning. Petty coming along here after a slow start. Has got a 1-2-3 innings, the last 2. And starts off Drake, who is 0 for 1 at the plate with a high ball, number 1. Petty, 44 pitches, 4 strikeouts, 2 base on balls, no hits. Outside, 2-0. So 2-0 to her. That's a little bit high. Now it is a 3-0 count.
3-0 the count.
To Drake. Maddie Thompson on deck, so we'll see if Kara can get on here, try to help her own cause, get something started in this fourth inning. On the inside, ball 4. So the third base on balls by Petty here today. Leadoff runner on for the Blue Comets. Here comes Maddie Thompson, your catcher, Maddie Thompson. So Maddie Thompson ready to come in here, and I don't know if they're going to get a courtesy runner for Drake. They may be doing that. That's what they decide to do. Looks like that may be Haley Shields. As coach making the adjustment there down the third baseline. Remind everyone what we're planning on. Saturday morning we'll have our Breakfast with the Coach show. We'll have Coach Hernandez. We'll have Coach Murray. The guys are playing over at Katy Park right now against Pittsburgh in their doubleheader. And then next week we're hoping Monday will be Blue Comet baseball. Let's see what. That is Haley Shields in there to run for Drake. So Shields in to run for Drake over there at first. So here we go. Ready to go now to Maddie Thompson. 0 for 1 at the plate, trying to get something started here. Blue Comets trail 1-0. That's in there for a strike call. Petty took a little something off of that one. And that's strike 1 to Maddie Thompson. 0-1 to her. So Thompson right back in. I got to run over first. Here's the pitch from Petty. Just catching the outside corner. Boy, that looked a little outside over here. 0-2. So with an 0-2 count, Thompson ready to go. Here's the pitch. That's a shot down the right side, and that's off in front of somebody's car. I don't know why you want to park your car right on the fence line down the right field line. That is a silly thing to do, if you ask me. It's a 0-2. Thompson right back in. Here's the pitch. Up high. 1-2. Rachel Jacket on deck. Eubanks in the hole for Lady Blue Comets. Got a runner on as Drake gets the base on ball. Shields on running for her. Thompson running it out there. Third baseman going to be coming on. That's Penamani. She'll get it to second. They'll get the lead runner. But they won't get Maddie Thompson. He'll reach on the fielder's choice. So it'll be a 5-4 for out number 1.
With 1 out.
But Thompson over at first on the fielder's choice. Here comes Rachel Jacket to the plate. Rachel coming up. She is 0 for 1. Grounded out back to the pitcher her first time up. So she'll step up here with 1 out and a runner on in the 4th. Petty bringing it to the plates. Low ball 1. Quick throw down to first. Penamani right there to put the tag, but getting back in is Thompson. And it's 1-0 to Jacket. So Rachel, Lady Blue Comet third baseman, in and ready to go. Here's the pitch. That's a strike call, and it's a 1-1 count. 1-1 to her, Petty. Right back in, ready to go. Here's the pitch. Jacket looking to get something going here for the Blue Comets. Staying away from that one. It's low. Another shot down the line. Penamani to Penamani. And she's back in time. 2-1. So Rachel Jacket stepping in here with a 2-1 count to Maddie Thompson over at first. Blue Comets trail 1-0. That's up high. 3-1 to Rachel now. Bottom of the 4th, catch the live stream at KINZ.biz. Pittsburgh on top 1-0 here. Santa Fe Park today, and that is ball 4. Runners at first and second now for the Lady Blue Comets. As Thompson moves over to second, and that is the 4th base on balls given up by Petty. Here comes Eubanks to the plate. She had a ground out or fly ball out to the third baseman back into second. So 1 out and 2 on. As Eubanks steps in, here's the pitch from Petty. That's in there for a strike call. 0-1 of the count. So that 0-1 count to Eubanks. Campbell on deck. And here's the pitch. There's a runner down the third baseline, and it'll be a foul ball. 0-2 to Eubanks. So Petty trying to get herself out of trouble here after a 1-2-3 inning in the second and third. Now has a base on balls and a fielder's choice. Couple base on balls and a fielder's choice. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And Eubanks 0-2 at the plate. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and helped her out there. Strikeout. That's out number 2. There's a 5th strikeout for Petty. So it will be Campbell to the plate.
The right fielder, number 6.
With 2 outs, 0 for 1, struck out her first time up. So Campbell standing in. First pitch low on the inside, ball 1 to her. So 1-0 count here to Campbell. She gets on Emling on the deck for Lady Blue Comets. 1-0 to Campbell. That's a shot out into get him down, and the second baseman can't glove it there. O'Hare, and coming around the score is going to be Drake on the throw in, and it's a 1-1 ball game. Ball gets away from Pinamani into the backstop here, but Petty comes in to cover, and it'll be a 1-1 ball game as Drake comes around to score. And Tom O'Hare there over at second as Campbell will get the base hit. Get over to first. Coming around to score is going to be Maddie Thompson. She'll come around to score to make it a 1-1 ball game. Over to third goes Rachel Jacket. Campbell will be over to second on the throw in on the error. So it's now a 1-1 ball game. Here comes Emling to the plate with 2 outs and runner score position. Second, third, 1-1. That's in there for a steer call to Emling. So Emling trying to get the tie and break it. Give the Blue Comets the lead here going to the 5th. 0-1. That's outside. Good job by Pinamani to stay in front of it. Now 1-1 the count to her. So the error helps bring in a run for both teams here today. It's 1-1 to Emling. She's back in, runner second, third, 2 outs. Here's Petty with the delivery. That's going to be a shot back to the screen. Foul ball, 1-2. So the 1-2 count at 2 outs, trying to move them around in this 1-1 ball game here. Bottom of the 4th, Emling, 1-2 at the plate, standing in. Pitch on the way. That's up high, nice way to stay away from it. Just a little bit high there, makes it a 2-2 count. So Emling, 2-2 count to her, stands right back in there, ready to go. Here's the pitch from Petty on the way. That's a high fly ball, going to get away into foul ground and right behind us here. And it will stay 2-2. So 2-2 counts after the foul ball. And back in goes Emling. And Petty now ready to go. Here's the pitch once again. That's a shot out into right, left field. Left fielder coming up on it, and got to make the play there towards the line. Does Thompson, but a nice job there into that inning by the Lady Blue Comets, as they do get 1 hit, and they'll leave 2 on, and 1 error brings in the run, and we'll make it a 1-1 ball game as we go to the 5th inning. It will be Linehan, O'Hare, and Matlock when we come back. Lady Blue Comets softball, Z95.3. And we are back here as we start the 5th inning. 0-1 count to Linehan as she steps in here, takes a strike from Drake. Here we go with the 0-1 pitch. That's up high. 1-1 now to Linehan. Drake working on her 94th pitch coming here. She's got 9 strikeouts, 4 base on balls. She's got 4 hits and 1 run. That's catching the outside corner for a 1-2 count here in the 5th inning. So it is Linehan. She is a 1 for 1 of the base on balls her 2 times at the plate today. That's a shot out into center field. Center fielder Emily settling underneath it, and she'll make the play. Straight away center for out to number 1. So coming to the plate now will be O'Hare, the second baseman. She is 0 for 2 at the plate. A couple strikeouts on the day. And here come the Lady Blue Comets. Feeling good here into this top half of the fifth inning. Catch the live stream at KINZ.biz. Here's O'Hare. Low for ball number 1. Matlock on the deck. And Pinamani in the hole for the Lady Purple Dragons. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss to O'Hare. 1-1 to count. So that 1-1 count to O'Hare's Matlock will be on deck. 1 out. Tie ball game, 1 apiece here in the top of the fifth. Santa Fe Park. That's low. And it is a 2-1 count. Lady Blue Comet softball here on this chilly Thursday afternoon. And here's the 2-1 swing. Oh, she got a piece of it there. Just fouls it away. It's now 2-2. Join us Saturday morning for Breakfast with the Coaches show down at the Caddy Shack. We expect to have NC Cube Lady Panther softball coach Alexander with us, as well as Coach Murray and Coach Hernandez. As that one's going to foul off the screen. And that'll be a foul off, and it'll keep the count at 2-2. And Coach Hernandez, Coach Murray are going to join us, and we'll talk Lady Blue Comet softball, Lady Panther softball, Blue Comet baseballs. Get ready to go into next week. We have 3 game broadcasts next week. We'll have to look and see how things go. Here's the pitch now, the 2-2 outside, full count to O'Hare. So now O'Hare with 1 out, nobody on. Drake trying to get that second out here of the inning. Here's the pitch. Fouls it to the screen. Staying alive with that full count. So full count to her. O'Hare right back in. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's out number 2. That is strikeout number 10 for Drake on the afternoon for the Lady Blue Comets. Here's Matlock to the plate. She's 1 for 2, a strikeout and a single. Her 2 times up.
Number 12, Caden Matlock.
So as Matlock steps up to the plate here for the Lady Purple Dragons, ready to go, ready to face Drake. Looking for a 1-2-3 inning here. Nice to have one of those. That one's low on the inside for ball 1. Look, we started that way in the last inning, but got a couple hits and a base on balls. 5 hitters last inning. Let's get a 1-2-3. 2 outs. Nobody on. That's up high. 2-0. So the 2-0 count. Matlock with Pinamani on deck, and Drake trying to get that third out, get that Blue Comet bats working. Just missing outside. 3-0. So with the 3-0 count now, Kara Drake bringing it. That's in there for a strike. Taken all the way is Matlock. 3-1. 1-1 ball game here in the top of the fifth. Catch the live stream at KINZ.biz. Here's 3-1 to Matlock from Drake. Low ball 4. And a runner on. Here were 2 outs. That is the 5th base on balls given up by Drake today. Here comes Pinamani, the first baseman, to the plate. She's 0 for 1 with a base on balls, her 2 times at the plate. So as Pinamani comes up, first baseman ready to go here against Drake. Here's the pitch. Low. Ball 1. So 1-0 for Pinamani. Back in with the runner at first. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a soft shot over there in first baseline. Nice job, first baseman there. Eubanks comes in and makes the play in foul ground. And it is a third out onto the foul ground outs. So after no inning, no hits, and leaving 1, no errors by the Lady Blue Comets, we will go to the bottom of the 5th inning, tied at 1. Lewis, Thompson, and Donovan. When we come back, Blue Comet softball Z95.3. And we are back here ready to go for the bottom of the fifth inning. Blue Comets and the Purple Dragons of Pittsburgh tied at 1. Here to the bottom of the fifth we go. It will be Lewis coming to the plate here. J.C. Lewis, the sophomore, stepping up here. She is 0 for 1 with a strikeout, facing Petty. And Petty, in her 4 innings of work, has thrown 68 pitches. She's got 5 strikeouts, 4 base on balls, giving up 1 hit and 1 run to the Lady Blue Comets. Here's Lewis standing in here trying to get going here in this 5th inning. First pitch is a strike 1 call. So strike 1 to her as Corey Lewis ready to go, and that one's up high. Ball 1. So here's Lewis with a 1-1 count to Petty. Oh, swinging at the high one there. Got her to go after that. A rise ball is now 1-2. So the 1-2 count. And that's low for a 2-2 count. So it's a 2-2 count here from Petty. Number 9 hitter, the left fielder for the Lady Blue Comets. 2-2 to Lewis. Here's the pitch. That's going to be off the end of the bat. Foul ball. So the count will go 2-2. And Lewis steps right back in. And with the 2-2 count, here's the pitch to her. That's a shot right back to Petty. Goes off the heel of her glove. And Lewis should be able to make it there at first, and does. As Lewis gets there on the infield hits for the Blue Comets. That is their second of the day. Got to give her the hit there. Petty with a good reach down, and it just bounced off the end of her glove there, the heel of her glove, I should say, and got to second, slowed down, but allowed Lewis to get to first. So a runner on to start for the Blue Comets here. Here comes Taylor Thompson to the plate. She's 0 for 1 with the base on balls. Her 2 times up, no outs. And lays down a nice bunt. And it goes into right field. Around second goes Lewis. She's coming to third as that ball's still into right field. Here's Lewis on her way to the plate, and that's a 2-1 ball game. Lady Blue Comets put the lead after the error down the first base line. And Thompson ends up on second on the throw in. So Thompson with the base hit on the bunt. Single. Goes to second, and the runner comes in to score to make it a 2-1 ball game. Lady Blue Comets on the error. The second of the game. The second error has cost both runs for the Lady Purple Dragons. Donovan stands in, takes strike 1 here. It's a 2-1 ball game here in the bottom of the 5th. Donovan 0 for 1 with the base on balls. Facing Petty with a runner over at second. Swing and a miss. It's now 0-2. Has no outs. No outs. Runner in scoring position. Lady Blue Comets like to get that third run across here. And that's low. We're going to get away from Pinamani on the wild pitch. And going over to third is Taylor Thompson. That'll make it a ball number 1. So it's a 1-2 count to Donovan, the Lady Blue Comets shortstop at the plate. Runner at third now. That's up high. It's 2-2. And again, Petty a little rattled out there. Maybe I think she just needs to settle down here for a second. But she's pitched a good game up to this point. But Lady Blue Comets on her now. That's a foul ball down the third base line. And it'll stay foul. 3-2. Now the count. And Donovan looking to straighten one out. Blue Comets put 2 hits and brought in a run on an error here in this inning to now lead it 2-1 over Pittsburgh in game number 1. 2-2 count on the way. That's a slap shot there. First baseman Pinamani picks it up and cannot get to first. Oh, come on, Blue. Come on, Blue. You're way over there. She was safe at first. He called her out, though. He called her out, and I don't know about. Oh, come on. Oh, whoa. I don't know about that one. Come on, Blue. Come on, Blue. That is not the right call at all. He was deep in the second back there. And they're gonna have a chat about it. I don't know. I think she was there. I do think she was there. So they're going to chat about it here. We're going to see what's going on. But he was deep in the hole down there behind the shortstop and made the call all the way over here first. Looked like she definitely had a good step on it. And they're going to say What's the call? We still got a runner over first. Oh, they're going to call her out. They're going to call her out. Well, I think that's a bad call on the refereeing crew there, but that's the call made. That's the call made. So let's go. So out number 1. And here comes the pitcher, Drake. She'll take strike number 1 to her. So now 1 out here on the out call, on the controversial out call here, as Drake stands in with the 1-0 count. Swinging, and it is 0-2 to the Lady Blue Comet pitcher. She is 0 for 1 with the base on balls at the plate today. Runner over. And even though all the controversy going on with that, the runner did come in to make it a 3-0 ball game. Should point that out. But that's a foul ball to Drake, and it stays 0-2. So it is 3-0 Lady Blue Comets. That one's going to go foul ball. 1-0, 1-2 now to Drake. So the run did come in to make it a 3-1 ball game here, which is the insurance run definitely needed here in this inning. But only 1 out, so they got plenty of time to make some more noise here with Maddie Thompson on deck. After the foul ball, it's 1-2 to Drake. Back in with 1 out and nobody on. Ooh. Watch out, Blue. Watch out, Blue. Foul ball, 1-2. So now we're going to have a little visit at the mound there by the coach to his pitcher, Petty, with a 1-2 count. And coach is going to go ahead and have a little chat here. So I want to remind everybody, coming up here on a Monday will be our next baseball broadcast. That's our plan. There is some rain in the forecast, and it looks like that's where we're going to be going on Monday. And then maybe some Blue Comet ladies softball after that into the week. But coming up next for the Blue Comets is going to be our Breakfast with the Coaches show Saturday morning at the Caddy Shack. That gets underway at 10 o'clock live on the air. We get there a little after 9 o'clock. So if you want to come have breakfast with us and hang out with the coaches, we'll be there broadcasting live at 10. And expecting to have Coach Murray, Coach Hernandez, and Coach Alexander with the Lady Panther softball team to join us on Saturday morning for the show. Starts at 10 o'clock here on Z95.3. Then we'll head on down to the Vape Bar, broadcast live from 1 to 3. The Vape Bar down on Cherry Street here on Z95.3. All right, all the meetings are over. Petty back in the circle. 1-2 count to Drake. That's a shot out into a right center field, and it's going to get over the second baseman's head, and it's a base hit for Drake. And the Lady Blue Comets, I'm going to play a little add-on here. As the third hit of the inning. And they're going to be Shields coming in to run for Drake once again. So Shields comes in to run here. Maddie Thompson steps up. And Maddie Thompson is 0 for 1 with the fielder's choice, scoring a run. Only 1 out here. And at the bottom of the 5th, Blue Comets lead it 3-1 right now. I need to change the score on the live stream. Sorry, folks. We'll get it done here. Here's Maddie Thompson at the dish. Foul ball. 0-1 to her. So 0-1 to Maddie Thompson here to start off for her. There we go. Now we'll have all that right. So Thompson's going to send that one high fly ball over to the right side. That's going to get out of play. And as I said before, I don't know why anybody would want to park their car down the right field line right on the fence. That is just a silly thing to do. That's bouncing off somebody's ride over there, I guarantee it. It's 0-2 to Maddie Thompson now. She'll step back in here. And Thompson, with Haley Shields over at first, pitch running. Catch a call, strike 3 for out number 2. That is a 6th strikeout here for Petty.
With 2 out.
So 2 outs. Here comes Rachel Jackett to the plate. She's 0 for 1 with a base on balls. She's got a runner over first. The pinch runner, Haley Shields, for the pitcher, Drake. So 2 outs, Drake. Rachel stands in here, Jackett. Over to the right side. That's another ding in somebody's ride. 0-1 on the foul ball. Not going to be able to pound those out, I guarantee it. 0-1 to Jackets. As the Lady Blue Comets have got the bats to come alive here in the 4th and 5th. And some hits and putting a couple runs across. Here's the pitch up high from Petty. It's now 1-1. Sitting at a 3-1 ball game. Lady Blue Comets here in the bottom of the 5th. Quick throw down there to first. Pinamani applying the tag, but Haley Shields diving back in time. So it's a 1-1 count. Jacket. That's up high now, 2-1. So 2-1 count to her. And Eubanks on deck. Rachel trying to keep this inning alive for the Blue Comets. Here's the pitch from Petty. That's on the outside, catching that. It's 2-2. It's been a consistent call by the umpire here in this game, and it's been very good right there on that outside edge. He's made the call on both sides. Good call. 2-2 to Jacket. That's a shot over to the left side and give it chase. And it's going to be a foul ball. Linehan just a couple steps away from running that one down, and it's a foul ball. So Jacket stays 2-2. Rachel trying to straighten one out down that left field line. If she can get a hot shot down there and get it to the corner, they're giving her a little room down there in that corner, but she's got to get it there. 2-2. Rachel step back in. Here's the pitch. Just a little bit high for a full count. Haley Shields over at first, pitch running for Drake. So Petty now. The payoff pitch to Jacket here in the bottom of the fifth. Here's the pitch. Just outside. Ball four? Oh, that's ball four. That's what I thought. There you go. Ball four. Runners at first and second now. After the base on balls here, that's the fifth one for Petty today. And here comes Eubanks to the plate. She's 0 for 2. A strikeout and a flyout. Her 2 times up. 7th hitter to the plate for the Lady Blue Comets here in the 5th. As they've made it now a 3-1 ball game. Eubanks fouls it behind and out of play. 0-1 to her. So between games, folks, we'll take about a 20-minute break and get you some KINZ Classic Mix music. Get you a chance to get your refreshments ready to go for game number 2 after we get done with this one. Swing and a miss to Eubanks. It's now 0-2. So a long way to go here in the bottom of the 5th, but the Blue Comets now have a 3-1 lead over Pittsburg. And Eubanks 0-2 with runners at first and second for the Blue Comets. Here we go. Up outside, it's now 1-2. So that 1-2 counts. Eubanks trying to continue the inning here with 2 outs. And Campbell on deck. Foul ball. Stays 1-2. One-two count. Eubanks. That's going to get away from Pittamani, and that's going to allow the runners to move up. And she expected somebody to be there. Nobody covering. Gets back into the field, but somebody. The third baseman there. Pittamani comes up to cover it. 2-2. But the runners do move up on the wild pitch. So now runners at second and third. And it's a 2-2 count here to Eubanks. 2 outs. Petty with the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeouts, and that's the 3rd out. But the Blue Comets do the damage here. 3 hits. They leave 2 on. 1 error brings in another run. And it is a 3-1 ball game as we go to the 6th. Broyles, Pittamani, and Turner. When we come back in 1 minute, Blue Comets softball, Z95.3. Back here ready to go to the 6th inning. 3-1 Lady Blue Comets. Broyles at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1 to her to start off here from Drake. And Lady Blue Comets now lead 3-1. And Broyles 0 for 2 at the plate. 0 for 1 at the plate right now here on her 3rd time up. And that's low for ball 1. 1-1 to count to her. Pittamani, the 3rd baseman, will be on deck with Turner in the hole as Broyles stands in with a 1-1 count here to the designated player. Drake delivers. foul tip. It is now 1-2. So with a 1-2 count to Broyles, she'll step back up to the plate here. And Drake delivers. Swing and a miss for the strikeout and out. Number 1, 11 strikeouts for Drake on this first game here today. So that is out number 1.
With 1 out.
Here comes Pinamani to the plate, to the third baseman. She is 0 for 1 with a hit by a pitch, her 2 times at the plate today. So as Pinamani stands in, Drake ready to bring it. Pitch on the way here. Swing and a miss, 0-1 to her. Turner will be on deck, the center fielder. Here's the third baseman, 0-1 to Pinamani, standing in, trying to get something started here for Lady Purple Dragons. Here's a pitch from Drake, and she goes after it. That one's high and fouls it off. It is now an 0-2 count to her. Pinamani with an 0-2 count. Checking with coach down the third baseline. 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the, or top of the 6th inning. 3-1, Lady Blue Comets with the lead. That one's going to be fouled off, staying 0-2 to Pinamani. So Drake, that second out here, 11 strikeouts so far in her 5 1/3. Here's the pitch. That one's up high, that rise ball. Got way up there, but Thompson comes down with it. 1-2 the count to her. Pinamani in, ready to go. Low, 2-2 count. 2-2 count here to Pinamani. Catch that live stream, KINZ.biz. There's a stream there. That's in there for a Stu Rye call. And that is out number 2. And that is a 12th strikeout on the afternoon here for Drake. Top of the order will be Turner. And Turner comes up. She's 0 for 1 and 2 base on balls. Her 3 times up. She's been stolen a base and got to third back in the first on a couple wild pitches. So here she is for her 4th time. 2 outs, nobody on. Outside, ball 1. One-0 to her. Thompson stands back in here. Drake bringing it. Swing and a miss, trying to get that slap shot down there. It is 1-1. And Drake trying to find that first 1-2-3 inning here. And 2 strikeouts here to start off, and back in goes Turner with a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Foul ball, 1-2. As that big thing in the sky, I don't know what it is. It's got a lot. It's bringing a lot of light. I don't know what that thing is out there. It's starting to warm up a little bit even. 1-2 the count. Turner staying alive, fouling them off. Turner trying to get something going here with 2 outs for the Lady Purple Dragons as they now trail it 3-1 here in the 6th inning. So Drake trying to get out of this inning and get those Lady Blue Comet bats working once again. Been working good the last 2 innings. Here's the 1-2. Oh, low. That one got away from Kara there. 2-2 the count. That's 125 pitches for Kara. 12 strikeouts, 5 base on balls. She's given up 4 hits and 1 run on the ball game here for the Lady Blue Comets. Back in goes Turner with a 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And now full. It looks like a ball coming out of Kara's hand a little too quick or too early there on the last couple pitches. Now full count, the payoff pitch on the way. Slap shot out into the left field, and that is going to be a fair ball. And it's going to get around the fence. It's going to be a ground roll double as it gets around the fence there for Turner. So a double with 2 outs for the Lady Purple Dragons. That one got down the line and then around the fence, and the ground roll double. Giving chase to it there is Lewis.
Number 5, Mallory McPherson.
So Thompson coming to the plate now as she is a 1 for 3 at the plate today. And she's got a runner scoring position over there at second with 2 outs. Drake bringing it. That's a little runner there. Shortstop. Coming right up on it there is a Donovan. And that'll get away from the first baseman. Runner coming home. And it'll be a 3-2 ball game as the run comes in from Turner. And it will be Thompson reaching on the error. Now The second error on the day by the Lady Blue Comets allows the run to come home, and that makes it a 3-2 ball game. And here comes Petty to the plate with 2 outs and a runner now over at first for the Purple Dragons. They have tied it up to 3-2 here in the top of the 6th inning after 2 quick outs. The Lady Blue Comets and now giving up a run here on an error and a hit. So got a little timeout on the field here for the Lady Blue Comets in the circle. So still ahead. Let's not worry about it. Let's get this run here. We got a runner over at first. Let's get the hitter at the plate. It is Petty coming up. She's 0 for 2 with a base on balls her 3 times at the plate today. The Purple Dragon pitcher looking to help her own cause here. She steps up with a runner over at first and 2 outs. Top 6. That's a strike call. There's a throw down, and they're going to get her at the bag. Nice job, Maddie Thompson. Over to Donovan on the throw down to get her on the 2-6 for out number 3. And Petty will be at the plate when we come back in that 7th inning. But that'll do it there. As they get 1 hit, they leave none. 1 error does bring in a run. It is a 3-2 ball game as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Campbell, Emling, and Lewis. When we come back, Blue Comet Sports on Z95.3.
At pursuit in the bottom of the 6th. The right fielder, number 6, Bree Campbell.
All righty, folks, we're back here, ready to go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Blue Comets lead it 3-2. Up first here is Campbell, the right fielder. She's 1 for 2 at the plate. And that is strike 1 to her from Petty. Pitcher Petty back in the circle here for the Purple Dragons. Gets her swinging at that one. And it's a 1-2 count, or 0-2 count now to Campbell, who's staying right in to try to get something started here. In the bottom of the 6th, Blue Comets lead by 1, 3-2. That one's just out front, and it's a 1-2 count now to her. Catch that live stream at KINZ.biz. You can go there. Just click on the link where it says Chinook Blue Comets, and it'll take you right to the live stream link. That's a shot down the right field line, and it's a foul ball. 1-2 for Campbell. So that 1-2 count to her. It'll be Campbell, Emling, and Lewis, the first 3 here. And then 3 outs in that top of that 7th, and let's get this first win. There's a swing and a miss for the strikeout for Campbell. Out number 1 here for Petty. That's her 7th strikeout on the ballgame. So here comes the center fielder, Emling. She's 0 for 2 at the plate. She's got a strikeout and a fly out, her 2 times up. So as Emling steps in here, ready to go, Lewis will be on deck with 1 out, nobody on. Pitch from Petty. Swing and a miss, 0-1 to her. 3-2 ball game here, bottom 6. Lady Blue Comets with the lead. And Emling with an 0-1 count stands in here against Petty. Pitch on the way. Stays away from it, 1-1. So that 1-1 pitch now from Petty. Emling standing in. Here's the pitch to her. Up high outside. It's now 2-1. So that a 2-1 count to her. And Emling looking to get something going here with an out. For the Blue Comets at bottom 6. That's up high. 3-1. So 3-1 now to Emling. With Lewis on deck and 1 out. Comets trying to get that win today. Catching that outside corner, and it's been a consistent call all game long, and it's a full count, 3-2. So Now Emling checking in with Coach Hernandez down the line. It's a full count to Emling. Step back in. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Outside number 2. Back-to-back strikeouts here for Petty. Here comes Lewis to the plate, the left fielder. 1 for 2 at the plate today. Strikeout and a single for 2 times at the plate. I'm going to bring Corey Babcock is going to be the pinch hitter. So Corey Babcock up for the first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1 to her. So KB stepping in, ready to go. 0-1. Low. 1-1 counts. KB. Corey Babcock. In and ready to go. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled off. It's a 1-2 counts. So Corey Babcock now. Giving that a ride, and that'll be a nice play by the third baseman. It gets in front of the shortstop to catch it on the shoestring. And that'll do it for the 6th inning. The Lady Blue Comets get no hits. They leave nobody. No errors come in and no runs come in. It will be a 3-2 ball game going to the 7th. Petty, Linehan, and O'Hare coming up when we come back. Blue Comet based softball on Z95.3. All righty, back here, top of the 7th inning. Blue Comets lead at 3-2. It will be Petty up first against Drake, and that is low for ball number 1. Now the Lady Blue Comets lead at 3-2 here, and I got that 2 runs there in the 5th inning to take the lead. Gave up 1 there in the 6th, and need 3 outs here to get to victory here in game 1. That's a shot down the third baseline. Third baseman there, Rachel Jacket, makes a throw, and they're going to get her on the tag. Nice jog. It was offline, but nice job there at first by Eubanks to tag her on the play. So that is out number 1 for the Lady Blue Comets. So 1 out. Here comes Linehan to the plate. Linehan is 0 for 1. 0 for. Let's try that again. How about 1 for 2 with a base on balls for 3 times at the plate today? 1 out, nobody on. Drake bringing it. Steer right call. 0-1 the count. O'Hare on deck. Lady Blue Comets trying to get game 1. Up 3-2, 0-1 to Linehan. And the pitch on the way. Oh, slap shot on the bunt, and nicely placed by Linehan, and it caught the Lady Blue Comet defense all kind of out of whack. And it's a base hit, and they get a runner on here in the 7th. Lady Blue Comet defense. Here's O'Hare coming to the plate. She's 0 for 3 with a runner on. Going to get a pinch hit.
Number 2, Addie Campbell.
So Addie Campbell will come to the plate here and bat for O'Hare. I got a runner over at first. One down here in the 7th. So Lady Blue Comets lead it 3-2, and they'll face the pinch hitter Campbell. Coming in with a runner on. And the pitch from Drake. Steer right call. 0-1 to her. So 1 out, Linehan over at first, and Maddie T keeping an awful close eye on her. Matlock will be on deck. Campbell steps back in with an 0-1 count. Drake to the plate. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1 counts. Campbell, the pinch hitter, steps right back in. Drake to the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Kara Drake looking for that second out here. Got her down 1-2 with a runner over at first. Blue Comets lead at 3-2. Top 7. Back in goes Campbell. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Drake. Outside, getting away from Thompson. And that'll be a wild pitch, getting a runner over to second. 2-2 now as they put the tying run in scoring position here with 1 out in the 7th. Drake ready to bring it to the plate now. The 2-2 to Campbell. On the way. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's out number 2. And that's a big strikeout right there. Number 13 on the afternoon. Here comes Matlock to the plate with 2 outs. A runner in scoring position there. They trade it 3-2. Matlock comes up. She is a 1 for 2 with a base on balls her 3 times at the plate. So the right fielder steps up here with a runner in scoring position here. Drake delivers. That's a runner out there to the shortstop. Nice job there by the Lady Blue Comets. Donovan comes up, and it will go 6-3 for the 3rd out, and the Blue Comets win. Blue Comets win 3-2 here today for the Lady Blue Comets, and a nice win for the Lady Blue Comets here. They do get a hit. They leave one, and no errors by the Lady Blue Comets there in that 7th inning. So it will be a 3-2 victory for your Lady Blue Comets here in game number 1 over the Pittsburg Lady Dragons. Let's send it back to the studio. Let's take a 3-minute break and come back, and we'll wrap it up with our Todd McMillan post-game wrap-up show. Blue Comets win, Blue Comets win, Blue Comets win 3-2, Z95.3. Yeah, we're good. And we're back here to wrap it up on our Twyla McMillan post-game wrap-up show here. Lady Blue Comets go to 2-0 on the season after a win over Pittsburg here in game number 1 of the doubleheader. 3-2 is the win, and the Lady Blue Comets get 2 runs in that 5th inning to go up by a score of 3-1. They get 1 in the 6th there to make it close, but the Lady Blue Comets shut them down into the 7th inning, and they get the win 3-2 today here at Santa Fe Park. Game number 2 on the way. Well, let's wrap this one up here. Winning pitcher is Kara Drake. She went 7 innings, 136 pitches. She had 5 base on balls, 13 strikeouts, 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs on the day today. Losing pitcher will be Petty. 114 pitches on 6 innings. 6 base on balls, 8 strikeouts, 4 hits, 3 runs, and all 3 of them were earned. The Lady Blue Comets had 3 runs on 4 hits and 2 errors. They left 6 on the base pads. For the Pittsburg Lady Purple Dragons, they had 2 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors, and 9 left on the base pads through that game there. We have game number 2 on the way on this chilly Thursday afternoon here at Santa Fe Park. That north wind is just enough to stay nice and chilly here today. So we're enjoying the ball game. Thanks for tuning in right along. You can always catch the live stream at KINZ.biz, and we'll have that game for you coming up here in just a minute. We'll have that game number 2 on the way here, probably about 15 or 20 minutes as we get everything relined up for the second game. So we're going to send it back to the studio, and Zach's going to turn it over, and we're going to hear some great music. We'll be back here in about 15 minutes or 20 minutes or so for game number 2. We'll turn off the stream here in a couple minutes and start it again. So I'll be ready for that about 15 minutes or so. We'll be ready to go with that stream again. But the Lady Blue Comets get the win here in game 1, 3-2 over Pittsburgh. And game 2 on the way here shortly. We'll be back here in about 15 minutes. Let's get to that great music here on Z95.3. Back to it coming up on Z95.3 shortly. All right, man, sounds good. I'm going to go to the restroom and do a couple of things here, and I'll be back to you. I will probably hang up before we get started. I tell you what, I can do that now. I'll tell you what, I'll hang up and go to the restroom, do a couple things. I'll come back and call you back, okay? I'll talk to you in a minute.